Bonjour is hello in French. Can you try it? Bonjour. Today is Wednesday, November 9th, 2022. This is Sophia bringing you today's morning announcements. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Now here is Vanya with the weather and forecasts and birthdays.
Hello, this is Vanya. This short week will be cooler and more fall-like. We would like to start with some belated birthday wishes to Lamin K, Miss Basilico, and Miss Wright. For this week, we would like to wish a happy birthday to Alex L.B., Nehemiah K, Miss King, Miss Stroder-Smith. Now here's Miss Chandler with some good news.
Good morning. Today's good news shows what's possible with a combination of technology and dedication. Animal rescuer and cinematographer Doug Thron's passion for animals began when he was a little kid. He explains, "I started rescuing orphan baby animals and I wanted to be a wildlife cinematographer." A cinematographer is the person who directs photography and camera work in movie making, especially someone who operates the camera. When Thron grew up, he did just that, working as a cinematographer for shows like the Discovery Channel's Shark Week, filming great white sharks. He also did aerial cinematography for Nat Geo. But Thron said it was the Paradise Fire in California in 2018 that pushed him to do animal rescue activism work, putting his aerial cinematography skills to good use. At the time, Thron was filming a man who was rescuing cats after the fire using infrared handheld camera. The camera uses heat to detect animals at night. Thron and the man had the idea to put the infrared sensor on a drone to detect animals more easily. The animal's body temperature will glow on the screen. You can pick them out amongst the rubble, explains Thron. He says flying a drone over a big disaster gives you a real feel for how extensive the disaster is, adding, "You definitely get inspired to drop everything and help as much as possible. The feeling I get when I rescue an animal is most definitely an incredible feeling, so it just keeps me going." The first animal Thron ever rescued this way was a dog in the Bahamas after an incredibly destructive Category 5 hurricane. Thron tested out putting an infrared scope on a drone and found the dog literally in the middle of a pile of debris where hundreds of houses had been smashed, he says. "I flew the drone over and I found him. I was able to rescue him, and nobody claimed him after 30 days, so I adopted him, and he's a super wonderful dog." Thron adds that he's basically been going nonstop since then. He now has a TV show documenting some of his heartwarming animal rescues, including after Hurricane Laura in Louisiana in 2020, after fires in Northern California and Oregon. Thron also helped rescue koalas after fires in Australia in 2020. "It blows me away how many more animals we're able to save now," Thron says, "and how much faster we can save them." Thron's dream is to one day have an animal rescue ranch where he can train others on flying drones and to make infrared drones as popular for rescuing animals as helicopters are for rescuing people after a disaster. Now here's Mrs. Gray with some counseling news.
Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Gray, your school counselor. We are in the month of November and we are thinking about habit number 2, beginning with the end in mind. So one thing I like to think about every day is how do I want to feel about myself at the end of every day? So did I try hard? Was I a kind person? Did I do my best? All of those things. So when I do that, I'm really beginning with the end in mind. And so that's always a good question to ask yourself at the beginning of the day is how do I want to feel about what I did today? Did I do my best? So just something to think about. We have several Patriot leaders as usual. So I have some from the very end of October and then from the beginning of November. So I'll start with our end of October friends. So we have Vanessa, Ava, and Kayla in 2nd grade. Thank you for being empathetic towards another classmate when they were sad. Your hugs and kind words really helped. So that was habit number 5, seek first to understand, then be understood. Excellent. We have Longing in 2nd grade. Thank you for seeing a friend who needed help putting their STEM box away. So without anyone asking you, you helped, and that's being proactive. And then in third grade, we have Michael M. Michael is proactive because he assisted a classmate when they were in need of help. He was caring and sharing his prize from the treasure box. Very kind to his peers. Excellent, Michael. All right, and then we have Mary, Alma Mia, and Ryan all in fourth grade. They were thinking win-win when they were helping SCB students during inclusion art. Thank you so much, fourth graders. Awesome. And then moving into November, habit number 2, we have Lamine in SCB. Thank you for staying on task and ignoring a peer who is demonstrating some disruptive behavior. It happens. Such a hard worker. So that was being proactive and putting first things first. And then Deva in SCB, thank you for sharing a favorite toy with a peer to cheer her up. Such a good friend. And that was thinking win-win. And then Mary again, I just heard that name. Here's Mary again. Thank you for being proactive and learning your 14 reminders without a reminder. That's number 1, be proactive. And then Logan. Logan was thinking win-win when he found Townsend's glasses while looking for something of his own. So he didn't even know they were missing and he found them and gave them back. Great job, Logan. And then last but not least, we have David in 5th grade. Thank you for teaching the class a new brain break. I appreciate you. Think win-win. Great job, David. So we have a quick mindful practice today, and it's mindful movement. So often we hold a lot of stress in our neck and our shoulders and our upper back. So doing a gentle neck stretch can be really helpful to get some of that stressful energy out of that neck area. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tilt your head, trying to touch your ear to your shoulder. Now you're probably not going to touch your ear to your shoulder. I'm not, but you get a good stretch right here. So do that for a second. Take a deep breath if you'd like. All right, and then now guess what we're gonna do? Go to the other side. All right, so we're gonna do this ear to this shoulder and just hold it. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. So you can do that a few times and you'll feel a nice stretch. I feel it right now. Have a great week, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to video announcements on Wednesday. We did not have school on Monday because it was the end of the first quarter, so teachers could finish up report cards. And yesterday was election day. So welcome back to a short week here at Germantown. Today is the start of the second quarter. So I would like you to take some time to think, reflect on how the first quarter went for you. What went well and what could you improve in? Things that went well, continue to do those things that really went well. Things you could improve in, think about a goal, maybe an academic goal or a social goal. Example of an academic goal is, you'd like to get better at writing or printing or anything like that. And a social goal could be something like, I want to make a new friend, or I would like to play with a new person at recess, something like that. Okay, so it is the start of the second quarter. And so we hope that you have a wonderful second quarter because first quarter, I felt went really well for everybody. All right, now what's going on this week? Well, today we have the principals chats. So Mrs. Bryan will meet with kindergarten through second grade at 10:15 this morning in the all-purpose room, and third through fifth at 2:15 this afternoon in the all-purpose room. Again, kindergarten and second grade is 10:15. Grades 3 to 5 are 2:15. And then tomorrow is the second of our Blair Robotics STEM classes. And your teachers know if you signed up for that. That's after school from 4 to 5. So if you aren't sure, you can check with your teachers because they have the list that was typed up. So everything should be set for that. All right. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I'm actually not here today. So you see me on video, but you're not going to see me in person, but I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to seeing everybody.
Our mindful message quote for this week is, an hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing. This is Alex wishing everybody a wonderful week. And don't forget to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe, because that's the Germantown way. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.